Hello YouTube, Infinite Magicraid community, Gandalf here. So, the Chinese New Year event has dropped. A happy early Year of the Dragon, best wishes to everyone. Chinese New Year is on February 10th, so it is a 2 week lead up with events going towards it, so we can see 14 days of holiday sign, which is wonderful. Lots of goodies in there. Now, if we look at the event this week, and again, focusing on specifically the event, but before we start, I think there is a new code that has just dropped. For those of you who have not noticed the main Discord note, it is Happy Chinese New Year 2024. So there you go, have it. Congrats, and you will get 10 excellent runes for that. Um, Then let's talk about, what we have on the events here. Holiday packs, quick reviews, this is the usual stuff, right? You'll have the exchange pack for the special event, nothing too special there. You have the regular voyage, but I'm pretty sure when we look at the regular voyage, unfortunately, we're not gonna see a Sun Wukong here, right? We're gonna get a free copy of him in the dungeon, but we're not gonna get it from the voyage. They did it the same thing last year with Poland, so as expected, you're not getting a guarantee copy. You're getting a free guarantee copy by doing the dungeon. So we'll do that dungeon. We'll do the quick dungeon guide as well. Monster Neon. So this is the dungeon, so make sure you do it because here is where you get your free copy of Sun Wukong. I will definitely do a review on his skill kit and talk about his key exclusive very shortly. Um, this is the summon, so we'll get it there then. Spring Treasure. This is an interesting one. So you start with 2, and in your resource store you can get up to 16. Now each grid, if we look at it, it looks like there's 40 red packet. The way it works is you need 40 of them go to the next stage. But so far, what it seems like is 4, I got 80 so far, which looks really bad because that feels like you need 250. Now, normally with these type of events, you're expected to spend about $100 or so for one of these chests. So cautiously, seems like there's a little bit of RNG, but I'm pretty sure there's usually like maybe you'll find the portal early and we find the portal you clear and you get everything here. Like on one page, maybe is there like 1,000? Because out of 4, it doesn't seem like a very good rate. So cautiously, I will, take a bullet for others as a content creator and trying to figure this out. But so far, doesn't seem to look very appealing. The rates for 4, you're only getting 80, and to get a chest seems like you need a lot. So be cautious about this one because if you go into the resource pack, you only have 5 here, and then you have, I think, a value pack has 10 and 20, so 30 here. And then it gets expensive in the flash packs. And it's like, feels like, oh, you need the 125. Even that feels sketchy, right? Like how many you actually really have to open. Like I'm expecting something like a 60 or 60 plus a 25 should have got you there in the past, but if it doesn't, that seems a little sus. All right. Because really you shouldn't be expected to spend that much to get your first chest. There is one extra guaranteed chest, but it costs double. So if you want any of the older heroes, this is a great way of getting it. Moving on, your good deals. These deals are not great, and the the trap here is you have to buy it in sequence. So after spending 250, almost 250 bucks is what you're going to need to spend to get everything. If you plan to spend on Miracle, this is a good deal, but you really have to say that, hey, I do need the echoes, I do need the legendary chests and all of this other stuff before you get there. Overall, yeah, like if you're a heavy spender, like I think I did a spending guide in general, like this value-wise in terms of account boosting. Um, it depends on where you're in the game, right? Like I will prioritize getting limited heroes before this, as in like for $100 to get one limited hero. If you're thinking about here, this is like 2.5 limited hero worth. Like if you budget your spending that way, right? So not a priority unless you're like, Dolphin plus kind of spending level. Holiday Pass, don't forget to do this. This is one thing that people always forget to do. Make sure you do your daily quest here. The World Boss, this is something that you get 50 gems. Okay, 50 gems every time you do it. There's a guild reward. You're gonna get miracle runes at the end of this. It runs out an entire week. So don't forget, always going here, do your world boss. Holiday Dungeon is another great one people often forget about. There is a lot of gems in here. I think like well over 2,000. So make sure you do these as well. So don't forget, there's a lot of holiday events. You have to come in here, a lot of daily tasks that you have to do. War Boss. The Holiday Dungeon, you can wait a bit and do all of them all at once, but definitely World Boss, don't forget to do it. And there's guild ranking, of course, in that, as usual. So there you have it, guys. Um, um, this week's event. I'm hoping they have something else next week too, because technically Chinese New Year is on the um, on the 10th. So I'm really hoping they got some other stuff com coming in for us next week. Then again, it is also very possible, because Chinese New Year is such a big holiday in China. So the devs very likely could be on, you know, at least a week, if not 2 weeks off. So the kids are off like for a month in China. So if the devs are off for a good period of time, maybe next week will be quiet. So but at least we got, very exciting stuff, and make sure you do your war boss. And yeah, there you have it. And if you don't notice, at least they nicely put a new icon here. In past years, sometimes they forget to put this, and people always forget to do the world boss. So there you have it. Uh, Update for the week. Um, Looking forward to getting a lot of a lot of good goodies this week, and I will be coming out with a guide on the dungeon and a guide on Sun Wukong very shortly. Catch you next time. Gandalf out.